Hello, in this video we're going to create a label object. To do this, we just need to set up a main window. Like always, import Tkinter as tk, root equals tk dot, we're going to make a tk object, which is the main window. Root dot title is, we're going to set the title to GUI label, and then I'm going to say root dot main loop. Okay, so to make a label, what we need to do is we're going to make a variable name called label1, and then we say tk dot, and we construct a label object. We indicate that it is going to go in the root panel, and then what I do is I use a named parameter. I say text equals, and we're going to say name, just because we're going to do a little bit more with this. And then I just say label1.pack, and that's it. And so when I run this now, there you go. There's a label with name. So what can I do with this? Well, what we could do if we wanted is we could do something like btn1 equals tk dot, not btn, entry1 equals tk dot entry. We're going to add it to the root, and then I'm going to say entry1 dot pack, so I'll pack that, and if I run this, what I get now is I get a name with the entry below it. So I could use this as a way of indicating what that entry box is used for. Now, perhaps I want to do something like make that name a little larger. Well, I could do this using the config. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say label1.config, and I'm going to say font. What if I do font size? I don't know. Let's find out. Font size equals 16. Font size is not. So I made a mistake, and I can read it down here in the console, and it says, oh, that is not a proper way to do that. So let's go back and let's just font equals, and we'll set the font Helvetica, and we'll set it to 16. So now we have a font that's a little bit larger, a little easier to read. Remember, we want to think about universal design that is accessible for everyone. So someone who needs the font a little larger, that's a nice thing. But let's say I want to kind of adjust this so that the name is on the left-hand side. Let's play around a little bit. This is a short video. So what I can do here is I can actually pass some name parameters into the pack, and a useful one is anchor. So if I say anchor, and I'm going to anchor, and I can anchor it north, east, south, west, a whole bunch of different directions. Let me do something incorrect here. So I'm going to say anchor left, which is incorrect. And I run this. I get an error. So these are all my options for anchoring it. So it's telling me it can be north, northeast, east, southeast, southwest, west. And that's just oriented. North is up, east is to the right, south is to the bottom, west is to the left. So if I anchor this west and I run it, now I get my name anchored to the west. So I could play around. I could do a couple other things with this. If I wanted to, the other option to do is instead of anchor, what I could do is, and I'll show you the documentation I just kind of popped into here. Here's some documentation. This one's a nice one. You could do side. So I'm going to pack, and I'm going to set the side to, I'm going to set the side to the left. Now if I run this, look what happens. Now I get this nice kind of setup like that. So there's lots of different ways to play around with this packing. And by using some of these name parameters, you have some degree of flexibility in how you set things up. I hope that helped. Have a great day.